What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with a brand new review for American Horror Story Season 12, Episode 5. This is Delicate. The episode is titled Preech, you guys. So before we go ahead and get into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I'm going to need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss American Horror Story Delicate, shall we? All right, you guys, so this episode, it opens up and we are in Manhattan in 1987, you guys. So we see this woman, I think her name was Eve. I was thinking, like, I know y'all not gonna say that this is Eve Saint Laurent. I know y'all not about to say this is YSL, but I don't think it was. So this lady is in labor. What I will say, the woman was screaming in pain and she was like, it hurts. And the lady was like, of course it hurts. You're in fucking labor. I was like, excuse you, lady. Like, they ain't had no bedside manner whatsoever. Even when they took her into that, the room did look a little sterile, but it also looked a little, it was just nothing in there but some stirrups. So they put her in the stirrups and she started, crowning and everything. I was like, but this lady is losing a whole lot of blood. I was just noticing that like you could just see the blood just dripping. I was like, and they just put a pan up under her. I was like, wow, is this what we're doing? Okay. So then, those two figures came in, the bunny, the cloaked out bunnies. They came in and helped push the baby out. Now, mind you, we never saw this baby. We just saw it when it was delivered. The doctor had it and handed it to the nurse. Never even heard the damn thing cry. I was like, what kind of baby is this? I was just so confused, but hey, let's move on. So we moved from 1987 to 2023 in the Hamptons, and we see Dex with his mom. So you guys remember, Dex's mom is asking him to be a witness when she goes against his father. So Dex's whole thing is, Daddy ain't did nothing to me, so I don't feel like I need to do this to Dad. She's like, of course you don't feel like you need to do this to your dad. Your dad has bought you damn near everything. Your condo, your wedding to your first wife. I was like, whoa. Mama letting it be known how she really feels and that your whole life is paid for and bought by your father. So after that, we see Anna. So Anna went to Siobhan's office, right? When she got down to Siobhan's office, the young lady who was on the red carpet with her at the previous award show, I forget what the name of those award shows were already, but the young lady's name is Babette, right? So Siobhan has signed on Babette. Baby, Babette, you would have got your little ass popped. Because Anna had this box of pastries, right? I don't know, I guess Babette must have been hungry, and Babette opened up that box, took one of the pastries out that had chocolate on it, took her finger and dipped it in the icing, licked the icing, put it back in the box, and said that was her weekly intake. I don't know if it was her weekly, daily intake, but that's all she was gonna eat. I was like, bitch, you would have caught my fist doing some shit like that. So then after that, but actually before that, she was basically talking shit to Anna. I was like, you little shady bitch. Talking about how tired Anna must be, especially with her being older. Girl, you know what? You lucky that I would have told the bitch, you lucky that I'm pregnant, because if I wasn't pregnant, I would have wore your ass the fuck out. But let's pause here, guys, and let's go ahead and move forward. So after that, Anna went into Siobhan's office and upset with Siobhan about taking on Babette. And Siobhan was like, bitch, I ain't got no damn non-compete, so I can take on whoever the fuck I want to take on. And she says, you need to enjoy this pregnancy because you're out of the red zone at this point. And so Siobhan, once again, gave Anna some more B12. I was like, girl, are you stupid or are you slow? And she took the B12. Then we see her walk outside and drinking the B12. I was like, oh my God, girl, no. Anna don't know the words caution. That's all I'm gonna say. Anna don't know the words caution or anything because everything would give me pause. I'm not gonna take no B12 that came out of somebody's that a woman just pulled out of her desk drawer. So Anna then left, and when she left out, Anna almost got her ass run over by a bus because she saw Mrs. Preacher, and Mrs. Preacher got this big ass bag that has Preach on the side of it, right? And Anna was in a car with Kamal, and then we see them, and where did she go? Did she go home? I can't remember where she went, but yeah, she did go home, right? And so she and Kamal were talking. Kamal is married, so he was asking her for a signature on, I think, Vogue for his wife. So Anna went to the refrigerator, and when she went to the refrigerator, she opened it up, and there was nothing but pints of ice cream in there. And I was like, they're in a refrigerator. So I'm like, again, unless your refrigerator is like ice cold, that shit is probably melted because it's definitely not in the freezer because it wouldn't fit in the freezer unless you got one of them stand up, them big deep freezers. I was like, and then Anna went to go get a spoon. And so when she went to get a spoon, she once again saw that damn photo. I'm like, Anna, every time you go for a spoon, you look at this damn picture. Why? What is it doing to what is it doing to you and for you? Because you're really starting to get on my nerves at this point, right? So after that, we see Dex with his mom. Not Dex with his mom actually leaving the courthouse. So when she left the courthouse, she was walking outside, and then she went down this dark alley. So there was a dog that was barking at her, and then there was a goat, and then this time I think it was like four figures, four of those black, those freaky bunny looking things, and they were coming toward her, and she ran the fuck away. When she ran away, she ran into Miss Preacher, and Miss Preacher was like, can she talk to her? So after that, we see Miss Preacher and Dex's mom talking, right? So Miss Preacher is letting her know that back in the day, she was an up and coming designer, and these things came to her, and they offered her something in return for something. But she also tells us that she had gotten pregnant, and that's really what happened. She had gotten pregnant. She was going to go to the doctor. I don't know if she was going to terminate it or what, but these things found her and made a deal with her about with her. You know what? I'm starting to see it now, and I'm wondering if Siobhan is one of them, because I'm starting to see a pattern. I figured it. I kind of put two and two together a few weeks ago. I think what the thing is with these figures, I think that they're going to women who are possibly pregnant, right? And they're making deals with them about their babies. So whatever the deal is, that I guess they'll take the baby, and the woman will get whatever it is that whatever her passions are or her desires are. Because that was So earlier in the episode of 1987, that was Miss Preacher that was in having that baby. So after that, Miss Preacher is telling Dex's mom how these figures are coming after her family, coming after her son and his new wife because of his deceased wife. Because I guess she was once a part of those people, and I guess she went defective, and they didn't like that she went defective. And so I guess now it's just a whole situation of retaliation. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I think that's what I was getting from what Miss Preacher was putting down, because she definitely did tell her that they are coming after him because of his first wife falling in love with him. Now, I don't know. Actually, let me know something, because I know that this was the finale, but here's the thing. When the hell is the rest of the season coming back? Because we are almost into November now, and I know American Horror Stories is getting ready to come back on Hulu. So are we getting the second half of this next October? Please say no. Please don't say next October. Oh, God. I really don't want to wrap up American Horror Story. Here's the thing. I don't want to wait a whole year to wrap this up, because I'm gonna forget everything, and I don't want it to be like 6 months, 7 months down the line, and I've been on forgot. But again, I know that there is still a strike with the actors, so maybe we'll see. But if you guys know anything, let me know in the comments section, you guys. But we'll pause here and we'll move forward. So Anna is talking to the doctor, right? You guys know this doctor, he don't really see it for Anna. So Anna is telling the doctor that she has some rib pain, and he was kind of brushing it off. I was like, but then he told her it's because the baby is growing. I was like, oh Jesus, I am so glad that I'm not a woman, because pregnancy just does not sound fun at all. And you know, it's women out there that like getting pregnant, but I know the baby sit on your organs and shit, and then they kick you. They can, because I had I think it was one of my friends, where her baby's foot, it actually got, her baby's foot got into her, her ribs, and she could feel it. So yeah, no, that would just be a no for me. But more power to the women who do, have children. Again, more power to you. Just could not be me if I was a woman. Absolutely not. So he then suggested to her like physical therapy, like stretching, yoga, and all that kind of stuff. And she was like, that's it? I was like, ma'am, you are pregnant, so it's not much that medical science can do. That's on your baby. Like, the pain that you're feeling, it's really your baby. Now, you can I know you can probably, I know some women, try to move their baby, like tell them, hey, move over because you're hurting mommy and stuff like that. So that's that. She did tell him, so she told him some other things that she was feeling, right? So the doctor has at this point put Anna on bed rest, and Dex was like, but she has the Golden Globes. And so he was like, it got nothing to do with me. So after that, we see Anna, and she's told Dex to invite Sonya over. I was like, run that back. Invite who over? Blunt Cut Bob? Okay, girlfriend. So then we see Anna. So she went to the physical therapist, right? And, she was good. It was working. But then she went to go take a shower. When she took the shower, she ran her hands through her hair and then came back with a big, huge clump of hair. And then the hair had blood in it. And I was like, oh, God, that is so weird. So the lights kind of flickered a little bit, right? She heard the sound of a bat. I'm not a bat, but a goat. And it came to her. And I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Like, this is some freaky shit, right? So then she got out of the shower. She went walking through through the locker room. Then she found that damn doll again. This time the doll was much like her, missing a patch of hair with blood on it. I was like, wait a minute, wait. How does a doll? Never mind. Like I said, this shit is weird. Very, very weird. And she just standing there with that damn Cynthia doll. Bitch, I would have threw that motherfucker right on the ground and ran the fuck out of there. Bitch, ain't no way. So let's pause here, you guys, and let's move forward. Okay, you guys, so next up we have this dinner that Sonya was invited to, right? And you guys know Nicolette, she's still there. So Nicolette is just mean mugging the fuck out of Sonya. And so they finally did sit down for dinner. Sonya actually brought her gift for the baby. I would have been like, I don't know you like that, sis. So I'ma kind of keep it, thank you, but no thank you. So Anna apologized to Sonya if she came off cold. And Sonya was like, oh no, it's okay. You're dealing with award season. You're pregnant. I completely understand. And then Anna was telling her, like, I thought that you were following me because I saw those green boots that you had on. The Sonya was like, bitch, I ain't wearing no green boots. I was like, wait a minute. So who the fuck was wearing the green boots? Because, bitch, it was clearly you. And then we saw the flashbacks. I was like, so is there a twin out there that she got that we don't know about? Like, cause girl, what the fuck? Anna also showed her that picture of Dex and his deceased wife. I was like, Anna, why do you still have this picture, girl? Girl, put this picture, like, this picture is obviously bothering Anna, and it's bothering the shit out of me at the same time. Like, I was just like, come on, Anna, stop. Stop it. Stop it. So, Sonia and Dexter and Anna, they're at the dinner table, and not Anna, but Sonia is telling them about her life growing up. I wasn't really listening, but it was more so how her mom treated her terribly. So after that, I still think she's odd to me, right? And this is actually when Anna asked her if she ever saw that photo, and Sonia says no, but the woman looks just like her, only with blonde hair. Anna. If you don't want people to think that never mind. This right here this picture just looks like obsession. That's what this looks like. Everything else does look a little crazed, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So after that, we see Anna. So Anna is asking Nicolette, like, why were you staring her down like you were? And do you know her or something? She said, because you called her by her last name. How do you know her last name? And she was like, your husband told me. She's like, stop calling him that and stop calling me Miss Alcott. I mean, girl, it's a respect thing. What? Anna was losing me at that particular moment, right? So then we see at one point where Nicolette opened up that damn gift. Now, I don't know what kind of doll that was, but it was an ugly ass doll and it was very creepy looking. And I would have told her, you know what? You want that doll? Take it home to your baby. Because that doll ain't staying here with me and my soon to be baby. You can have it or burn it. One of the two. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, that creepy looking doll is not staying in my home. Absolutely the fuck not, right? But I did find it odd what I did find odd was how Nicolette was looking at Sonia, and the fact that you opened a gift that was not for you, sis. Like, not for you. But okay. It is what it is. Next up, we see Anna. So Anna went to her physical therapist. Now, again, here we go with Anna not putting caution to the wind. Y'all pull up to somebody's apartment complex and you still go up there for physical therapy? Girl, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So the girl is like, in order for her to be effective, she needs Anna to basically take her pants off. I was like, no, sis, we ain't doing that either. But Anna took her pants off. And so the woman put her fingers up Anna, and Anna was uncomfortable, and she was telling the woman to stop. And she wouldn't stop. And so she eventually screamed to her, get your fingers out of me. I was like, why didn't you just headbutt the bitch, punch the bitch, do something to the bitch? You sat there and let that woman, because it was very uncomfortable to watch. Because, Anna was wincing, and I was like, ma'am. She's like, I really gotta do that. I'm like, no, please stop, lady. For the love of God, please stop. But let's pause here, you guys, and I think we're gonna wrap up this episode. All right, you guys, so moving back over to, this whole episode was Anna-centric. So Anna's at home, right? And Anna is once again hearing the noises from the basement. So she was getting ready to go down to the basement, and Dex found her and asked her what was she doing. She said, I heard those noises again. So this is when her and Dex got into it, because she asked Dex she told Dex that Kara, M-word her, the M word when you touch people inappropriately and against their will. She did that to her. Dex started laughing. I was like, your wife just told you she got M-worded, where people touch your body parts, right? Against your will, you didn't tell them to do that, right? Dex is laughing at it, and I was like, sir, that is not a laughing matter. Your wife just literally told you somebody inappropriately touched them against their will, and you find that shit funny. I would have punched the shit out of Dex too. So she asked him, so do you think that everything that's happened so far to me, I made that up? He said, hell the fuck yes. I was like, well, finally you said it, because I was like, I don't believe that Dex believes anything that is coming out of Anna's mouth. And he confirmed my suspicions. He believed not a damn thing that was coming out of his wife's mouth, right? So Anna and him got into it with each other. And so, Anna eventually, because she was like, she was going off on him about why he married her. I was like, I think he was just trying to replace his deceased wife, but that's neither here nor there, right? So she went down to the basement, and she was ended up watching the Golden Globes. Now I was looking at her eyes at one point. Her pupils really changed they looked a little dilated at one point, but I mean I could be wrong. But her eyes, they did not look, they looked different. So she started throwing up, and I was like, oh my God. And it was blood. I was like, ugh. Then I could have swore, now I couldn't really see it that well because it was kind of dark. The scene was dark. But I think she pulled out the claws of the raccoon. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I really wanted to forget that she ate that damn. So I was like, so you ate the entire raccoon? Not just his body, not just his opened up carcass. You ate that whole raccoon. Ugh, girl, that's so nasty. Like I said last week, you are nasty as the fuck. So after that, we see her. She got a phone call from Siobhan asking her, like, hey, I know you didn't get the Golden Globe, but do you want an Emmy? I was like, huh? She's like, yeah. She said, do you want an Emmy more than you want a baby? I was like, no. She said, yes. I was like, ma'am, that's gonna come at a cost. And I guess Anna said, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, well, if you don't care about this baby, which you probably shouldn't care about this baby. I hate to say that, but you probably shouldn't. So Siobhan says, you have to do whatever I say. And she was like, okay. And so she passed out. And then we see her, she wakes up and she is in her room, and Dex came in and asked her, did she see the news? Child, we see on the news, on online news, that Babette is deceased in a car accident and she was decapitated. I was like, what the fuck is this mess? Oh my God, it was so interesting. This has taken a very wild turn, and like I said, this was the final episode of part 1. When the hell do we get part 2 is the question, because I just have a lot of questions, because that was so weird. Oof. Let me know what you guys, if you guys watch this episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, you guys, and until the next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.